Hey everyone, hope you can hear me. The wind's kind of up today. I just got done feeding the cows over there behind the pickup. And I'm out here looking at the winter pasture, just seeing how good it's doing. We didn't get any rain for most of the summer and into fall, so this stuff was planted in early October, and we didn't get much rain on it for about a month and a half. So, it's doing pretty good now, early January. It's got some height to it. It's got a good color on it, but if you look out across the field, you can't really see much green unless you look really hard. It's getting there. We've been having some mild days, but it just takes time for this stuff to grow. It's got good moisture now. We planted her deep, and it's got a good root system established. I know that, but we don't fertilize, and we don't spray or anything like that. So this pretty much is all natural as you're going to get. And I noticed the cows have been out here kind of picking through it, eating on it. But they still need that hay. I don't think they're eating on it as much. This is certainly helping. And we got more areas than just this big field that they can eat on. But yeah, see, like right here, all this looks good. I mean, it's got a good color to it. It's not light green. It's kind of a darker green. So it's got enough nutrients, and it's got, there's moisture down there. You go down a couple inches, and you can form it kind of. So there's good moisture, but this red dirt's not. This red dirt will hold moisture once the surface crusts over, but sometimes that surface crust is a couple, 3 inches thick. But everything came up, so the drills aren't skipping, not like last year or last season when we planted, and we didn't have any army worms, so that's awesome. But yeah, they're eating on it. I don't know if I can pick this up on camera or not, but if you look out across there, you can kind of row it. It's easier to see on camera. Everything came up. It's got good coverage, so that's nice. You can see kind of right there. They've eaten it off a bit, and they've been walking around. If we look out over across the bowl, and again, I don't know how well this is going to come up on camera, but you can see they've been walking all over the place down there. I actually want to walk down into this and look in this bottom here. It's mostly silt, but if anything was going to grow good, it usually is darker green down in this low spot here. So we'll go take a look. I know this video is not very exciting. Some of you are probably waiting on other stuff, but I wanted to do something besides the hour-long monologue that I put up about the channel review. My goal here is to make shorter videos. We're only 3 minutes in. I think we'll be fine. So once this comes up a little more, yeah, this is already looking better down here. This has already got, it may not be any taller, but it's spread out a little more compared to the rest of the field. We need to come through here and plow this whole damn field. Really get stuff worked good. And we got a plow. Got a great big old 8-bottom plow. Traded the hay rake we had, I believe, for the neighbor, and he had 2 of those plows. He said, well, we don't really use it, so you guys can have one of them. And that was real nice of him. And we didn't use the hay rake, so it worked out. Yeah, this is not bad. I mean, good grief, this trench is already starting back again. It runs, well, it kind of stops through there, but it runs all the way back up through that channel to the terraces. This whole field needs a ton of work. We need to plow the terraces, we need a scraper so we can get all this out of here and take it back up top and dump it. But there's some nutrients down here yet. This is looking a little better. It's a little taller, spread out a little more. Not quite as dense, but it's not looking bad. It's looking all right. Now, here's the big trench over here that runs through this bottom. Oh, there we go. There's a good cluster right there. That's what we like to see. And that's just getting better all the time. It's been staying up in about the 50s and 60s during the day and only getting down into the low to mid 30s at night, so that's cool. That's cool. It's helpful at least. Yeah, there's you a trench. I guarantee you this used to be a lot deeper. This used to be a couple foot deep through here, but we managed to get, I think Dad came through here with a disc, and he disked it in. It may have silted in, but I doubt it. And as you can tell, when we planted, we planted back and forth this way to help stop that water from washing. I see a lot of guys, they're in a hurry. They come out, and what they do, they'll just go up and down a hill like this, and these little windrows and furrows, or whatever they're called, I don't remember right now, but they stop that water. They act just like little terraces, and they help stop that water from wanting to cut and wash so bad. The downside is when you've got a low spot like this that comes off the top of that terrace and just works its way down through here, even though you contour farm, that's still going to wash right here more than anything else. But it's not an exact science, it doesn't always work 100%, but when I see guys going up and down hills like this, that's just a recipe for disaster. And sure enough, you come in, you get a big inch and a half, 2 inch rain, even if it's kind of slow, unless the ground's super, super dry, it's going to wash the crap out of your field. And but these guys are in a hurry, and they don't really, even if they think about it, I think what they've decided is, well, I've got 18 different fields to plant, and I don't have time to screw around contouring the right way, because what we do here, it takes a lot of work. It's a lot of extra time. It's a lot of turning. I don't think it burns really any more fuel, no harder than we run the machine. And we're also a smaller operation. This whole big field here is only 120 acres of farm ground. I think there's 140 acres in this whole piece. But yeah, it's there. It just needs more time. It just needs more sun. It's got water. More water can't hurt. You see, you get up here, this is harder than a brick. This is not having it. This is hard. And you can tell there's not really a lot through here. But the rest of the field looks pretty good. Oh, there we go. Can you guys see that on camera, I wonder? There's the cows. This actually doesn't look too bad from this angle. And sometimes you got to get stuff at the right angle, because if you look right into a hill and your crop's not very tall, and it's just starting to emerge, you won't see it. If you look right down the rows, if you get it just the right angle, then you can really see. And it looks all right. It just needs more sun, more warmth, more time. So until then, I'll keep hauling hay, feeding the cows. The last few bales I've gotten haven't been the best. I'll have to go back to the other type that is at that location and get the better hay. It's older, but it's got a lot more green in it. It's actually really nice. So, yeah. Winter ride's looking good, which means once this is up and I don't have to haul hay all the time, feed the cows all the time, that means that I can get back to fun stuff around the farm. Little fix them up projects. Maybe the Caterpillar. I'd love to get back to that. We are fastly approaching a year since that thing has run last. And I'm interested to see how many rats nest are in the damn thing. But yeah, I gotta haul in hay. It takes a long time to do because of the way things worked out. But this is looking all right. I'm happy with it. And I think I'll just keep doing what I've been doing the past couple months. And when it's done, it's done. That'll be awesome. I can't wait to get back to actually getting some equipment fixed and doing some more videos. But you're not going to hear anything else from me probably for a little bit. So look at that. We're going to come in just under 10 minutes. So, well, no, we're not. We're going to go over just over 10. I'm not going to edit this. I'm just going to throw it up on YouTube. See what happens. Yeah, see, even where we ran the drill through here, it kind of planted. Hopefully you guys can see all this on the camera. Hi, girls. Yeah, I don't think they like that hay very much, but it's something. at least. All right, well, I'm gonna go back to the house, do some other stuff. Oh, look at that. We're about to turn over just a little bit more, a couple more trips getting hay, and I'll turn over 200,000 on this thing. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, I know this wasn't great, but thank you for watching. It's a lot shorter than most of my other stuff. So I will be back in the future with more exciting content as soon as that rye grows a little more and I don't gotta feed these darn cows all the time. But they're good girls. How are they doing on mineral? You gotta keep an eye on the mineral here. Oh, they're doing fine. They'll live. All right, well, that'll do it for this one. We'll catch you guys in the next one.